Yeah, let's start this video off today. This video is sponsored by the God himself. You feel me? Lover Boy in Disguise is out now. Love is out now, as you can hear, as the beautiful background music in the background. And today I'm doing a question and answer. I posted on YouTube community as well as Instagram a box for the last 24 hours for you guys to ask me anything you wanted to ask me. So now, I know y'all got a lot of opinions being at the video that just came out and all that, so we're gonna get to all of that. Let me turn the music off. Love y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and listen to your boy, the God. But as you can see, I'm in my crib today, sitting on my table. I only got so much apartment, so I gotta switch up the angles based on what's going on. So let's first start with the question and answer. I told people to include their opinions, whatever they want to say. I'm responding to everything that makes sense. Now, the last time I responded to a video, I got in a lot of trouble for saying that I was going to do a song with a certain somebody. So I'm avoiding all questions about that today. In case somebody tries to be funny, I didn't read these questions as of now. So now we're going to go through them randomly. Please just have your ears open, grab your popcorn, and do all the good and juicy ones, whether they juicy or not. I'm answering everything. Am I single? As $1. You guys always start with that. When do you plan on having a kid? I mean, can I plan that? I can't really plan that. I raps my willy. You feel me? I raps my willy, and I tries my best to at least do it with a person that I want to do it with, or have some kind of planning, you know? So probably whenever I have a girlfriend or something like that. What do I look for when I'm dating? Intelligence and beauty. And you know, of course, I like a I like a fatty on them. I like it round. I like when it's round behind the town. You know what I'm saying? I like change in the back pockets. When was my last serious relationship? I feel like my last serious relationship was probably like four or 5 years ago. It was really a situationship, not a relationship. But that was the last time that I probably was with a girl and dealt with her in a dating capacity, the same girl for years. Where do you see yourself on a personal level in 5? Rich and successful at rapping, specifically, if you want me to be specific with where I'm at. How do you feel since hashing things out with C? It's good to have my friend back. Other than that, life is moving. We moving on a daily basis. You feel me? We trying to go up. I'm working harder than ever. Everything feels I guess back to how it used to be. Like you feel me? Just back to not even just with just a friend relationship, but like having C back in my life, of course, is like a plus. Like I'm happy to have my friend back, but also just with like getting off probation and just all this time, it just seems like, you know, all the things I've been dealing with for the last year just to get to this point right here is like, it seems like it's a new path, or it feels like a new beginning. So it feels good. It's just the timing of everything is wild because everything is happening around the same time. But it feels dope. It feels dope. It's definitely dope. New music soon. I'm writing my ass off. I haven't been to the studio just because I've been on vacation and all of that. But I'm always writing music. I'm always listening to beats. So that's never. I'm good. New music is on the way. I'm really trying to, if I can, drop a little EP for y'all on my birthday. If I get the time to do it. I have a lot going on. I got 11 days to do it. I got the songs recorded. It doesn't matter. All I would need is 3 days to finish an EP. I've been living so much life and there's so much in my head right now that it would be impossible for it to not go good. How has your mental health been? My mental health is better on some days and terrible on some days. Depending on what's going on, I actually have a lot going on in my life. Just still trying to get it in order on top of like getting off this probation, trying to get my car back. My brain is just always somewhere or thinking of a plan. So I would say that my mental health is pretty healthy. I'm not perfect on my mental health, but it's healthy because I'm waking up thinking about how to fix things instead of sulking in what's wrong. And just that little switch in your mental is two different people, even if you still have the same problems. Proudest accomplishment so far this year, packing Otay up. I'm not gonna lie, packing Otay up. When I was in the crib, for the last year by myself, just really trying to figure it out. The fact that I was able to independently get a song that I wrote, basically produced by myself, to my biggest song, to over 500,000 streams, for it to go viral multiple times, for Erykah Badu to post it, for Kane from Power, Favi to write me in my DM. All of that happening from Love Love was just like the light that allowed me to keep going, because I was about to call it. And I don't mean call it in like some crazy way, but I was ready to call it. Like, I didn't know what to do. It was so bad. Like, yo, I almost at times I was ready to leave this apartment early, pay whatever fee it costs to move, and go back and live with my mother. So shoot, just the fact that Love Love really saved my life and saved me from of having to do a lot of things that I didn't want to do, because it got that bad for me. So yeah, Love Love is definitely my proudest accomplishment of this year. What has kept you going after feeling alone? Shit, more people need to be like me, and I don't know if everybody agrees, but sometimes I see the comments people say, and I just don't agree. I'm delusional as fuck. Somebody might think I'm delusional. I don't think I'm delusional, but when I'm feeling alone and I'm feeling down and out, this crazy part of me that just always believes that I'm unstoppable. Like, on my last dime, like, I'm always knowing that even though I could go out right now and call it, it's like, I'm still me. Like, I can't be stopped. Like, I'm just too ferocious for that. Are you and C ever going to start a podcast? Shoot, I'm not gonna lie. Me and him doing a podcast would be super dope. Super, super dope. It has so much potential, and I just think the lane that we are in really could open it up, and we could really, be some trendsetters and some tycoons out here for real if we really got into it. But I don't know. We talked about it in the past. We haven't talked about it newly, but yeah, that would be a genius idea. Are you closed off? What are your pros and cons of telling certain things of how you feeling? I'm not closed off. I think I'm more closed off, like, in front of cameras when it involves like other people. Like, I have a hard time like, just, I don't know, putting my friends or people that I deal with in uncomfortable positions, like, publicly. So I'm not really closed off, because it's like, when we're personal and it's just me and you having a conversation, you're gonna know exactly how I feel about the subject. But I do agree that maybe I can appear closed off at times on camera. Like, I guess I need to be pushing 40 things that I love you, like, thank you. Would I ever do a cook-off with Queen? Who knows? Let's see if we can make that happen. Like, I don't think sis would would oppose it. Admit that you're jealous of C. I'm not jealous. Like, that's dumb funny. You're a grown man crying because someone was roasting you. Why were you upset about them talking about your clothes? That was sassy. I feel like on camera, again, we only had the surface level conversation, and the conversation that we had on camera was already after much understanding was had. I don't know if y'all wanted me to go on camera and, like, me and C argue back and forth like we did behind closed doors to prove who else was right, or our egos, or whose ego was supposed to win. I don't know if that's what you guys wanted on camera. By the time we sat down on camera, we had already been talking. We had already had hour-long discussions about this. So I guess you guys' perception of it, because we didn't go under the blanket, like we just went surface right on top of the blanket. I guess the perception of it is like my feelings or the reason why I wasn't talking to Clarence is petty. But yeah, it was way deeper than that. But I mean, I guess we'll take that. What do you think is hindering me from blowing up? I can't put my finger on it. I really can't put my finger on that one. I mean, just a moment. I just need a moment that's mine. I don't think anything is really hindering me from growing up, blowing up, other than really just timing. Like, I feel like my timing is definitely gonna occur. And yeah, who is your dream collaboration musically and why? My dream collaboration would be J. Cole and Drake, because like those are the two people that make me rap, or those are like the only two people. Meek too as well. Those are my top three. But those are the people that make me, when I hear them rap, like want to go spit, pause, like write 100 bars, like, you feel me? So yeah. What have you learned after going through tough things, the tough things you've gone through this year? What I learned from this year was really just that I'm stronger than I thought. Like, you know, when shit is crumbling and everything is going wrong left and right around me, at times I really didn't know how to survive, or like how I was gonna even be able to make it to the next day, or like, shit, I don't even want to be too dramatic and look for sympathy, so I'm not even gonna say what I was about to say. But yeah, every day I made it to the next day, and you know, I fought my ass off to make sure that I kept this apartment at least. Like, you feel me? Like, that's why this apartment, just me sitting here on my counter, is one of my proudest accomplishments, because I lost everything but this place. You feel me? But this place. And yeah, now I gotta make $1 million out of here. Like, you owes me $1 million, crib. God damn it. Would you ever consider going back to Patty for YouTube, but sticking to mine for music? Patty dead. Patty got shot in the head. Patty ain't coming back. I feel niggas on that comment. I know C mentioned it in the video, so now y'all like a little bit trying to bring it back. It's dead. Patty's, none of y'all's calling me that again. If you call me, you can get away with it if you from that era, but other than that, it's like, pack it up. Kill that one. If you could act in one movie, what type of character would you want to portray? I don't want to be unique. Like, I don't want to be Joey Badass in Raising Kanan. That's what I want to be. Like, I want to be the old school ill Sergio Tashini wearing gangster. Like, but like not too gangster, but like gangster though. What happened to Paris? Both the Parises are flourishing. I hope they're doing great. And you know they out there being beautiful, doing what they do. If I could never rap again, what would I want to do in my life? Call it. It's over. Like, what you mean? No way to get this out. I could probably write. I probably could ghost write, or like write for some people, or like manage. I'm starting to realize that I do have the skill and the ear of music. Like, I have a good ear for music as well, and just hearing, or like my ear, like I pick the joints well. So maybe just helping out in music. I'd still be around music somehow. Would I ever date a supporter? I mean, in a weird way, I guess I would, because I wouldn't mind my lady supporting my craft or being a fan of what I do, but I wouldn't just want my girl to be like a fan. Like, you gotta disguise it some other way. Like, you know how Ice Spice said if he's smart, he gonna act like a fan? If you smart with me, you not gonna act like a fan. Like, it's totally opposite. Like, you gonna act like like you just don't even know my shit. And then later on, like most girls, they be like, you know I like your song Love Love. But it'd be like, I talked to Shorty for 3 weeks. She never brought up I was a rapper. You feel me? Like, that goes way farther with me, because I just feel like normal. And I don't feel like you trying to get on me, you know? She said, would you rather, I like this question. Would you rather be super rich but can't do music no more, or do music but not be super rich? And she said, by not being super rich, I mean, can you pay your bills, but not, you can pay your bills but not buy a Ferrari or something? I'd be happy doing music and not being super rich if I could pay my bills. I would be ecstatic. Like what? Like I get to go to the studio. My life is rap. I got enough rap money to pay my bills and buy a little Tina. Like and get a little food. What, nigga? What you, nigga? What? Excuse me. I'd be ecstatic. Like what are we talking about? Like, of course, super rich is fun, but I'ma always be super rich, sitting there like, damn, I'm gonna be hearing a nigga song hating like. Damn, I got all this money and I couldn't do that though. Like my shit never got on the radio. Like you feel me? That's the type of shit. My goals mean so much to me. That's why sometimes people don't even understand me. But hey, it's me. It's me. What's my writing process and how did I make two people in a car? My writing process is it usually just flows. Like I'm not gonna lie, this is God's gift. Like this is God's gift. I'm gonna keep it a stack. The beat comes on. If I like the beat, I start writing to it. And 20 minutes later, or sometimes an hour later, depending on how intricate the writing ends up getting, we got a song. And it makes sense. And the hook fits. It's just, that's God. That has nothing to do with me. Thank you for my powers, big dog. Like, thank you. Would I ever do OnlyFans? Shit. The right auntie come over here thick enough, y'all gonna find out. You gonna find out, auntie, because I got something down here for you. Stop playing. Don't be asking me the freaky questions. You know, everybody's asking for the podcast from me and C. Do you feel like now it's a new chapter starting since you're off probation? Low key, like not even like it's a new chapter because of probation. It's just like 29 is crazy. You feel me? I enjoyed my 20s for the most part, but the 29th year, I get arrested on August 18th. I do a probation for a whole year. Darkness, community service at the cemetery, Ubers back and forth across town, cops, jail, cops, life, barely making bills, losing car, da. And then now all of a sudden it's like, I'm starting to figure it out. It's like, yo, I get off probation. I'm about to turn 30, but like this tight space I was in, I'm getting stronger. I'm pushing the walls away. You feel me? And it's like all at the end of this. So I don't know if probation makes me feel like I'm starting a new chapter, but it just feels like the end of a chapter. Like, and it just allows new space for new things to grow. That's all I can say. And yo, I'm not gonna lie. There's a girl who asked me a question in here, and you need to stop playing around. Come find out if you want to find out. She said, have you found the one yet, or have you been looking? What you curious for? You feel me? Come find out. Like, you know who wrote that? Come find out. Like, what you talking about? You could come find out. But nah, I haven't found the one. You feel me? I failed at finding the one. Every time I think I found the one, I don't find the one, or something goes wrong. You know, I don't want y'all to think that. I know I come up here and I look like the perfect guy. You know, I look like the perfect guy. I cook. I seem understanding. I speak well. I read well. You know, your boyfriend couldn't read since the 3rd grade. I get it. So I get how you come up here and you see me, but I'm not perfect, and I got my own flaws and stuff too. And yeah, I'm just trying to find that balance. But I have liked some super dope girls, or met some super dope girls in my life, and it's not always them. A lot of the time it be them, but it's not always them. So if that answers your question, my Instagram, for the most part, I answered everything, because I also asked this question on my YouTube community. When you was down, was you still clapping cheeks? I was. If you were wondering, I was still getting action, because it's like, my action doesn't always require me to spend money on my action. I'm not gonna lie, I get away with certain things that I shouldn't get away with all the time. So I'm not gonna say too much. But yes, I was definitely getting action. Depressed and dicking down things. Double D. Was there any time you felt like losing faith? Definitely times I felt like losing faith. But I'm not gonna lie, I know they say that I guess that's typical of people, but I really paid more attention to my praying during those times. Like, paid mad attention to my praying. Like I was praying like 3-4 times a day sometimes. I was just on point, calling my grandmother more. You know, I used that time to try to better myself, going to the gym. So I did lose faith. I did lose faith, but it was really like prayer really revived me. Like there was some days when I was like, you feel me, God, just get me home today, big dog. And you know, I got home on them days. And some days, yo, miracles was happening. I'm not gonna lie, miracles was happening. Like, I don't even want to go into it, but yeah, miracles was happening for sure. Fuck it. Like there was days where I had to go to probation, but I'm talking about like, I just paid rent and I got probation. So it's like, it's tight. And it's like, I gotta take this Uber, but it's like, it's tight. Like I really don't want to spend the bread on this Uber. So I send the Uber, but I send the Uber on a card that don't have no bread on it. Dumb shits was going through. They was giving me credit so I could pay it back 2 days later. Like miracle shit was happening that I didn't even know you could do. I don't know if y'all Uber do that. You will be, but my Uber on my dark days, it was paying for my Uber there and back. I'm owing Uber the app 80 cash. And it's letting me pay it back when I get some money. Like it was miracles. Like those days was like, I was like, yo, God, you getting me to probation. I wasn't even supposed to get the probation today. You feel? How many siblings do I have? I have a little brother. Jerron, that's my little brother. And yeah, both my parents are still alive. We close. We just went on vacation. Everybody thinks I went to Mexico with a girl. I was in Mexico with my mom, dad, and my little brother. So yeah, if that explains it. Did you miss Legend and CJ during your separation? I definitely did. During the time Queen had sent me a video of CJ learning to ride his bike, and y'all probably don't know this, but like when CJ was first learning to ride his bike years ago at the other crib, like it was me and CJ out there, like he was falling off. I'm like, get up, like I'm teaching him how to ride his bike. So to see him finally ride his bike when his mom sent it to me, it was like a super proud moment. I wasn't around, but I still was like, yo, tell him I'm super proud of him. So like, yeah, all those little things was like, of course, because it's like the kids don't do nothing. Like when you having problems or you fell out with somebody, it's not the kids you fell out. The kids ain't do nothing to me. So it's like those is like my little, we all big kids. Those is like my little man. So definitely missed that part of definitely missed them during the separation. Do you agree with C that it's not about the dream and it's about the bag? Like partly, not 100%, not at all. Partly, definitely on if you do certain things while chasing your dream, you can make the process of chasing your dream definitely easier. So I do agree, like making sure to upload on YouTube and staying on point with that and just doing all those little things and the details definitely allow me to be happier while chasing my dream in terms of just paying bills and not dealing with the stress of that and the stress of a dream, stress of life and the stress of a dream. So I definitely do agree with that part, but I don't agree that like I'm gonna be the happiest person with just the bag. Like I feel like I'm the best rapper in the world. Like that's how I'm always gonna feel. Like that's what's pumping through my blood in my veins. So it's like, yeah, give me $100 million tomorrow. Drake, watch out, because I'm taking 50 million to come for your neck. Like, you get what I'm saying? It sounds crazy, but that's just me as a person. So, you know, I don't know. It's definitely about the dream. The bag is very important, but for me, the dream is over the bag. Like, I don't know if everybody's like that, but for me, the dream is over the bag just because I know my dream comes with the bag. So if I accomplish this mission right here, all of this is secondary. If I accomplish this, I still got this empty piece of me. So which one would I rather fall on? I would rather fall on the fact that I don't have no regrets from chasing this thing, and I might have to regroup and find a new way to get this thing. Because I could regroup and find a new way to get this thing, but I only have one shot to get this thing. So dream over the bag. For me personally. Will we be getting more T.O. and P.O. videos? That's to be determined. if I could live in my bubble and lock into my music 100%, oh my goodness, you probably see like a new album a month, 10 videos a month. I'd probably be like NBA Youngboy out here. Like, you give me the bag, I'm like NBA Youngboy. I figure out how to get the bag out of this. I'm not doing nothing but dropping songs, I swear. Would I sign with a label now instead of being independent? Probably. My dream is to not sign with a label. You offer me the bag in the right circumstances, though, you might get me. You feel me? Bring me $2 million tomorrow. We might be able to talk about a couple albums because a nigga could use it. You know what I'm saying? But overall, the dream is not to be just taking money from the label for the rest of my life. It's to have my own shit that can stand on its own, which is why like some people don't even understand my process and just how I do things. I sold 400 mixtapes off platform, off the arm. Me, nigga. 400 mixtapes, nigga. Like, come on. Like, this is where I'm really trying to take it. But all independent too. Everybody wants to be let into my dating life, so I'm gonna let you guys into my dating life. I'm letting you know. Everybody that wants to be let into my dating life, I will let you into my dating life. Will you consider therapy? I wanted to start therapy when I can afford it. When I be asking people about the therapy prices, it'd be like, what? You pay a week? You pay that per session? We're just gonna talk to ourselves then. We're gonna just me and God here in therapy. You feel me? I'm already a Virgo. I overthink. I cross-check and analyze with myself all the time. So it's not nothing. Do you ever feel like moving to Atlanta was a mistake? I don't feel like it was a mistake. I definitely feel like this is the first time, because when I was living on my own before, I was in Buffalo, and it was cheaper up there. So even though I was being a man, I wasn't being a man for real, because it was just like easier to afford. So I feel like this is the first time I really had to put my big boy boots on and figure out everything and strap up and go to war when it's time to go to war. So I don't feel like it was a mistake because I learned so much about myself and just what I'm capable of dealing with. And also, I don't feel like it's over for me. I feel like this is just the start still. So, nah. Nigga said I might need therapy. Yo, everybody's saying I need therapy. Shorty said, when you and C did the sit-down interview, was you holding back and not being honest with him? I don't feel like I held back at all in the real conversation that we had. I just feel like you guys, again, like I said, just caught this after we already had this discussion multiple times. We sat down, we came to an understanding. So when I'm coming to bring it to you, it's like when I'm coming to sit down, I knew we were having that discussion, but it wasn't like we were having a discussion from my initial place. And then on top of that, I feel like all the problems were my problems. So my problems were like C. Like C didn't really have no problem with me other than like after the effect, because he didn't know why we weren't speaking. So at times in the video, it's like I just don't. I'm still private and I'm still like protective of my friend. So it's like I know for the show of YouTube, you guys probably wanted me to have the conversation we had the first time, which probably was way more entertaining from a drama standpoint, because it was like more going back and forth and like, no, this is why I feel this way, and no, and this and this and this and that. But that conversation was, yeah, I feel like it's being over analyzed by the fan base to make it seem like I don't know, I just be mad about anything, or like people keep saying I'm jealous or whatever. But truthfully, it's just you guys just got the watered down version of it, where like understanding was had and we weren't just coming from 2 points. Like that wasn't the first time we talked. Again, me and him have been talking for a month before you guys see that video. So I don't feel like I wasn't holding back or not being honest. I feel like I already was honest, and I was just not trying to put on a show for the two, for real. Like, if there's no other way to put it. But like, don't worry guys, I'm good. I think the people that say this are I guess protective of me, and I appreciate it and I get it, but know for sure my opinions and the reasons of why I didn't speak have been expressed and understood, and yeah, we done that. We've been there, done that. You guys got the watered down version of the conversation. Do I regret anything that has gotten me here? No comment. No comment. No comment on the regret. But no, I don't really have no serious regrets. Like you can't really fix things moving backwards. Is there things I wish I could have changed at certain times in my life, or any regret I have is like from not speaking up for myself or being more proactive in a situation to get the answers that I needed. I've never had a regret like from a choice I've made or something. Like I'm okay with my mistakes. Like I know I'm not gonna be perfect, and I know there's gonna be a time when every mistake I made, I'm able to. My only teacher is me. I have to make a mistake. I have to see myself make a mistake in order for me to learn the lesson. So I never have an issue with my mistakes because they make me better every time. I only have a problem for like the times that I don't speak up for myself. Those are my times where I could be like, yo, why didn't I say something right there? Like, why didn't I say something? Like, why did I let that happen? The action that occurs from me not saying nothing, I'm okay with. It just be like yo, I could have stopped that one, or I could have. Those are the things I regret. Like, not really like things I've done or nothing like that. Be the last one. My goals for the rest of the year is money to invest in this music project. I've been I put out Lover Boy in Disguise. I don't know if you guys know, on May 22nd. It's my biggest project to date. Love is over 500,000 streams, about to be at 300,000 streams on Spotify by itself, 500,000, 600,000 streams on Apple Music by itself. The project itself is over 1 million streams between SoundCloud. That might be over 2 million streams. And I feel like, weirdly, I'm having a moment that probably everybody can't see or everybody can't quantify. It's like, yo, mine is going crazy. But I'm having a moment. So 400 of these projects off the arm, great, crazy. You feel me? I know 400 don't sound crazy, but I don't know nobody I could just sell 400 things or nothing. I sold 400 of my own music off platform. People went and bought it. So yeah, this project from top to bottom, I don't really think has a miss. And if I could really get the budget to not even, it don't have to be a crazy budget, but just to get videos for Love, videos for Butterflies, videos for Cross the Country, videos for 40 Things That I Love You. Like if I get like 4 good videos, because I already have the concepts in my head, 4 dope visuals for this project, and maybe a little bit more marketing around it. I'll market this one project forever. I think I got a chance to do something with this project. So the goals for the rest of the year is really trips, music videos, and just motion, and you feel me? Just life. Like I'm about to be 30, bro. I had a good 20s. Like I definitely had a good 20s because like the beginning of my 20s was a time I blew up. In 2018, we had that. Like, we had those moments. I was like 24, 25. But I feel like I probably had like a half and half 20s. Like, I had 5 good years, 5 really good years, and then 5 like, okay, so, maybe really bad years. So, yeah, I just want to put the really bad behind me. Like, I know life isn't going to be perfect, but I just want to go into my 30s with just that. Like, let's just put the little certain petty shit that I've been going through because of my mistakes and just my lack of being on top of my shit and tedious and just paying attention and just always not taking life for granted and just, just being on point. I think I've made enough mistakes now to make fewer moving forward. So yeah, man, that's my goal for the rest of the year. Just actual happiness, getting closer to my dreams, and money, man. I've been spending so much, it would feel good to have some. You know what I'm saying? To have some, to just get back to my normal self. Like, I feel like there's so many parts of me I had to put on the side just to be responsible. I haven't bought no drip. I be seeing people talking about like, yo, Mod, why you don't take pictures on the gram no more? Nigga, I'm paying gas, electric, and probation. nigga, for the last 12 months, I ain't buying no t-shirts or no jeans or no new sneakers. Like, thank God I'm flying enough to still be out here. You know what I'm saying? Good thing the stash was good. But yeah, I just want to get back to being able to do the things I want to do, get out of debt, all the way out of debt, especially since Joe Biden didn't cancel my goddamn student loans. But yeah, other than that, love out right now. Lover Boy in the Skies out now, going crazy. Please go stream my music, tune in. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video too. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's the Big Slipper Man. You feel me? And yeah, I'ma holla at y'all.